I can scarcely believe me powerful people. It does exist. The Fountain of Youth. I will bleed a Louis, I knew it. I had a strange feeling that bit me stomach this morning when I woke up. At first, I thought it was the crab sticks. But now, it all makes sense. I was to find the Fountain of Youth today. Oh, there it is. The magic water that comes cascading out of that shower there. It will liberally apply to my thin green body. Will restore me to my former glory and beauty, mind. When I take a shower in the Fountain of Youth, I'll rule the universe! An army of Victorian bitches marching and destroying everything in their cockney wake. Each droplet taking me back to puberty. So much of me life to go over. Who knew of all the things I've done in my life would be leading up to this one event? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the Hitcher. Let me put you in the picture. I'm a cockney nut job. I'm an evil geezer. I knew the Ripper when he was just a nipper. I taught him how to slice. I cut him off a treat. Coming in strong like a freak show nightmare, dancing skeletons, white, blue and yellow ones. I'm bad juju. I use voodoo if I choose to. I harness the forces of evil to abuse you. With power, a polo and an evil magnet. I'll suck up your soul and you ain't gonna like that. I have many stories to tell. Such as me thumb. You wanna know about my thumb, do ya? Intrigue you, does it? My thumb? Let me tell you about it. I come from a long line of hitchhikers, all with bleeding massive thumbs. You see, the thumb is a tremendous boon to the hitchhiker. Helps with work, know what I mean? My only problem was, when I was a child, me thumb was tiny. Not just tiny, like a single sugar puff. Disgusting! Even my own mother would reel back in horror, like an anaconda. Oh, what is it? It's horrible, it's tiny, it's revolting! Take your tiny thumb and get out of here and never darken my door again, she'd say. I had to leave the family unit in search of a miracle. I wandered the streets, looking for the answer, and people told me of a magic shaman, part man, part ornate, so I went looking for him. I searched everywhere. I scoured the universe in search of the much stripy insect shaman. Turns out he was in the local primary school, in the bin, reeling about with the apple cores, like they do. And I stood there with my thumb out, and he stung it. And he stung it and he grabbed onto it. It was like he was making love to it with his sting. In and out, more and more. Oh, the pus, the pain, the black voodoo, the wet jigsaw puzzle. I didn't know what was happening. For days I was in a trance. But when I came to, there it was, like a fleshy maraca. A gigantic proportion. A miracle, I says. A miracle, you're a true wizard. How can I ever repay ya? And he says to me, 500 euros. 500 euros? You won't see penny one from me, you slag! And as I raised my thumb up to crush his tiny skull in, oh, I could see it on his little insect face. I could see him thinking, oh, I created that thumb. I created that monster, now it's killing me. Your own beastly creation killed me dead. The sweet irony. I think he was saying that. Well, it was a long time ago, and in hindsight, he could have just been shitting himself. Shortly after that itch, I invested me time into owning a zoo, filled with the most evil of creatures on God's green earth. Animal offenders. We had all sorts of garbage there, such as the Nazi turtle, freshwater fascist for the whole family. Then, there was the Ku Klux Goose. He was a good boy, but the best exhibit. People used to feast their eyes on. Trevor Robertson, a shy horse with over 37 parking tickets. All unpaid, mind, evil hooves. All these blank expressions. Do none of you know me? I'm one of the leading exponents of the jazz funk movement. I'm the slight bass president, for God's sake. Oh yeah, it used to be Mark King, but we had a thumb duel, and I smashed him into the ground like a blonde Ted Bang. Get back to level 42 and go about your business. Yeah, of course, one awkward. I remember this one place from my childhood. I remember it when it used to be a pie and mash shop. They used to serve eels there. Do you like eels? No, I don't need sushi. I mean live eels wriggling around inside your belly, exploring your organs like internal black wangers. And all Elsie used to own that place. Elsie Eel, we used to call her. She used to give me free eels on account of me being an orphan and all that. We'd eat our eels, and we'd crowd around the Joanna. Mind if I have a tinkle? All the little ones would sit around there, and old Ray would lie down there like a seal pup. He had no feet, you see. And I'd play a little song. It goes a bit like this. Eels! 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 Join in, won't ya? Eels! That's a good one, isn't it? Eels! Eels up inside ya, finding an entrance where they can. Eels up inside ya, finding an entrance where they can. Born through your tummy, through your mind, through your anus. Eels! 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 Well, bad stuff can happen to a shop like that. It could be burned down, or the owner's arms could be attached to juggernauts and torn off at the shoulders. Oh, yeah. Oh, to become young again. I'd become one of yours. But I hate you trendy modern wankers and everything you represent. Oh, I'm gonna skin ya, pop your eyes out and stamp on them. You don't like that arrangement? Do I look like a reasonable man? Or a peppermint nightmare? Wrong. What? Why'd I do that? Well, you see, I had somewhat of an epiphany. I realised young people like yourselves aren't interested in eels and Victorian nonsense. You like Prémonge and Lily Allen. I'm obsolete. I'm living in the past. This fountain here won't do me no good. The end result will be elements of the past and elements of the future, combined and make something not quite as good as either. I may as well just go have some tea and malt loaf. Sorry I wasted your time.